So, Thursday, the 16th of Jan, we're about 4 days out from Trump's entry into office. Good morning, Michael. And yeah, it's not looking too bad at the moment. So, Bitcoin, I do have to say that we still are in downtrend. This will be officially broken as long as we put a higher low in. I think that's what everyone should be waiting for right now. If this chart loads, yeah, there we go. We could put really a higher low in anywhere. I mean, even to like 91k, but the yearly open's pretty important, and then this 4 hour swing at 92, I'd say is quite important. But yeah, high low on Bitcoin would be nice. If you're in a long from down here, TP1 on the Algo Master. Probably should have TP'd some already around December. So, and then yeah, there's possibly a head short in here actually because we are making a lower high and we do have lower lows. But even if it comes down to here, find support in December, find support in weekly open, you just take the profit and then hopefully we can break this high and get trending back to the upside. But yeah, it looks good and not really too much to say on it at the moment. I will check the long to short and the liquidity quickly as we do every day because we just have to. So about there's actually more shorts on accounts, 52% and 52% short in the market. Yeah, so really good. Probably still go up a little bit more. Um, what we do want to see is when this comes down. So it's either going to stop here or it's going to stop here. We don't want to see loads and loads of longs coming in, especially if we come down to the weekly open and the yearly open, and then the long to short ratio goes to like back to like 65%. That'll be really really bad, and then I will think we'll get the one final blowout. What was going on with my mouse? The one final blowout and then the regain. But that's only if we really get something quite like loads of longs coming in. But right now it looks really good, and I'm just waiting on the higher low, and then I'm probably going to jump into quite a lot of leverage. Um, as I haven't been operating too much in it recently, I've just been operating in a bit of spot. USDT dominance, yes, we've seen the move that I remember I was talking about this. Um, we've seen the move down to here, and we're probably just going to mess around in here for a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised to just do that. But on the higher time frame, it still looks really good, and this sort of like in here is what we don't want to gain back. And yeah, 1 week, 2 weeks, this is still upsloping, but yeah, we'll see. It doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look great. It doesn't look too bad at the moment. Not the most important thing though. Yeah, total one. Not really too much to say on that until we get weekly closes. Total two. Currently above December, looking not too bad as well. Yeah, not too bad. We want to make higher lows on the weekly or the yearly. Just like with other things. Total three, we're right at the weekly swing resistance. So if we can get a weekly close above this, super bullish for altcoins. Super bullish. Yeah, DXY still doing its thing. BXY having a bit of a bounce back from these lows. I don't know why I'm really checking this to be honest. Um, Not much point. ETH Bitcoin, um, not looking great to be honest, but we have bounced off this low, and that's a bearish retest of the weekly open. Let's see what can happen. I mean, either way, if we get one more and do that, I think that's going to be the bottom, and then if we get the regain, bottom as well. So we're getting quite close to it, but still a bit of time to be had on that. I'm just going to check the stream's okay. Yes, stream's fine. Um, so ETH looks actually, I really like that. I do like that. We've defended the low from November. Um, Currently regains the yearly open. We still are in a downtrend though, and I would like to see us test up here and then put a higher low in. And then I do think this sort of like triangle thing that play drawn on will play out. But yeah, let's see what happens. It doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look. It's kind of neither here nor there for trend at the moment, but yeah, let's just do higher lows, and then I'll be pretty confident. XRP's been pumping. I was actually going to long it around here, but we didn't really get it. It was a very, very strong bullish backtest. And then, yeah, that daily candle right there, super, super bullish with the one with the massive wick. And then closed above, if it loads, probably like here. Oh, internet's being slow today. Yeah, close above here, and then got the send. That was probably a quite easy trade, but it was 4 a.m. for me, or midnight. Solana, yeah, looking pretty decent. We actually don't have a new low on Solana on the daily close, and I've currently regained this, even the Q2 actually. So, yeah, that's looking really good. I actually bought some spot down at like 170, so yeah, pretty happy about that. Hopefully that's the bottom. We'll see. Um, yeah, let's have a look at Dodge. I I I do remember saying I think this is going to go to 3.8, so we have got that. Probably going to get a little bit of a pullback. This is probably a good long on the weekly open, or of course if we get back down into this demand, but this has been tested twice and we've bull dived. I don't know why that doesn't come up on the legacy, but yeah, I think it's looking decent. This is probably going to do well when Trump and Elon come back into the office. FET, another one that I was looking at, also looking decent. Defended its low. Do we have a new low? Kind of. Not really. Currently above all this really important stuff. So let's see if we can close the weekly out on a few dailies above this, and then I'll be looking for higher. It's my biggest spot bet. That's why I'm paying attention to it. Not necessarily going to trade on leverage just because I have a lot of spot. Injective, yeah, another thing. Um, looking really good. Hasn't made a new low. Big wick in. Also testing some of this stuff. Probably just gonna mess around here for another. Who knows, to be honest, but yeah, it's not looking too bad. Hopefully we can pop some of these highs. We've only just tested it, but if we can get above some of this, it'll be looking really, really good. Really, really, really good. As for render, yeah, I think I'm actually in a trade from 6.8 from this yearly open retest. And yeah, it also looks pretty decent. The altcoin market is looking okay in general, but still not amazing for trend change yet. Like, as we do have lower lows and no higher high or higher low at the moment, but it's starting to shape up pretty decently. One thing that I was actually talking about extensively was based AI. Um, had loads of limits underneath $4 into like 3.5. Yeah, 3.5 to $4. Nice, got hit on these two this one and this one, so it's looking pretty decent. I'm pretty happy with it. It actually went over to $5, and I'm expecting this to go to at least six. So it's going to be like $50 trade at least. Sorry, 50%, not $50. 50% from $4 if it does go to $6, and my entry price is actually slightly below. So even if I want this to be a spot bag for the alt season, but I'm probably going to take a bit of profit up here, and 50% on a trade is pretty darn decent, isn't it? So not too bad. Also, Griffin, obviously, massive pump. I parked quite a lot of dry powder in it around here, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I'll probably I've actually taken a little bit more profit off it, so I can put it back into my leverage accounts because I moved some out just to put it on spot sometimes because you know sometimes it's the best play. And yeah, some of the altcoins like Velar not doing amazingly. Um, we want to get above this white line on the weekly. Sorry, this blue line on the weekly, which is the weekly low. Right now, doesn't look amazing, but hopefully we can have a nice little pump over it. It might take longer than 1 week to get it. If we get one weekly close, I mean we actually already do have one, but two would be a little bit rough. Navi defended its low. I think this is likely going to be the bottom for it. Very, very likely. Along with possibly ARC as well. But yeah, still too early to tell in general, and we want to make some higher lows and see Bitcoin doing some good stuff. But in general, I think it looks pretty good. And even like Tau come down to test this. Actually hasn't made a new low on the daily. Actually, kind of, but currently above yearly open, which is nice. So yeah, all in general quite optimistic about it. But not out of the woods yet. And gonna be an interesting weekly for sure. And then obviously Trump's gonna come in. We might just, I don't know what we're gonna do, but the weekend could just be like really low volume pumpy, and then Trump could get in and all hell could break loose. It could dump 20% and then pump 40% the next week. Like it could get really crazy. But yeah, it's looking decent. Let's just check Bitcoin Dom quick, and then I'll go into the chat and see what you guys are looking at, and what trades you're thinking of taking if we do the higher low, and on any spot bags. Bitcoin Dom currently rejecting the weekly and the yearly open, which is nice. Still, I would say this is nowhere near a resolution, and it's probably going to take, how long was this? 67 days, maybe another month, possibly, to see a resolution of this. Because it would mean we need to either go to the top or either go to the bottom, or maybe both. So, I do think the volatility will come in after Trump, or around Trump, inauguration, and after he comes in. So, hopefully we'll get it in the next couple of weeks. But still, not too much to say on this actually. And yeah, we do have lower highs and higher lows. So let's just see if we can like either break this or break this here or here. And then if we get a lower high from the big high or a lower low from the big low. But yeah, just chilling right now, chilling and billing on that one. And I think that could be it for me. I talked about render. Yeah. I think Epic was, yeah. No. SMT still, yeah. What's hype doing actually? I need to take off all these lines. Take this one off. Take this one off. Looking okay. Looking okay. Oh yeah, this arc rig thing. This arc rig thing pumped like 100% last night. Where's the best one? CoinEx? Yeah. This is the daily swing, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's the daily swing. 175% wick to wick. Boy, that is wild. Really, really wild. But yeah, TRX 4 hour, please. Yes, sir. Or ma'am. Not really sure. Still some potential impactful data coming out today at 1:30 GMT. Which data is this? Oh yeah, I think I was talking about it earlier in the week. But yeah, you're right. Hopefully that data like gives us like a really sharp dump, and then we just put in a higher low before Trump gets in, and then we can just send. Like that would be ideal. Obviously, who knows, but would be pretty decent. I'm a male. Okay, okay, mate. Bonk at the Daily Stewer. AI rig complex move yesterday. Great, yeah, it was crazy. I watched it and I was like, yo, this shit's insane. Alright, TRX. uh, um, let's have a look. I want to go on the daily first. This is not looking great. Just because we're losing levels and going lower. We're currently above the weekly open, which is something, but we're still in a local downtrend from here. I would say that it's probably quite likely that we come back to the base of the move if we lose this weekly open. It's probably got a higher chance of coming back into here than it is of getting above here just on the chart alone, but if the rest of the market allows, we'll probably bounce up into here and we could regain stuff. I don't think it looks like amazing right now, to be honest, but there's definitely some potential if we can get above like this swing and then make a higher low, and then yeah, maybe some trend change because we'll have a low, low, and then something else here, and then break this. But I mean, it could do something. Why did it pump so much here? I don't really, yeah. These sort of downtrends, I try to steer quite heavily away from, unless we got all the way down to the base and move. So I would be setting alert around here. You could set it like 215, 21, 205, 205, 21 anywhere. You can have an alert. Yeah, it's just not really too confident on that. Tier 4 hour. What's happening with this? Again, we have made a local new high, but we still have a lower low. So, excuse me. Waiting for a higher low, really, on the 4 hour, anywhere in here, or even in here, would be nice. Let's just see where the band comes in. Not really quite where we want. Actually, this is the Coinbase chart. Let me get off this. I don't even know why I used that. Okay. It's probably not an... Looks to be bald even. I hope this actually does something soon for the sake of my drowning trade. But this could be the bullish back. This would be a really bullish back test if we held her, and then hopefully we can break this higher and pop this. In terms of like actual leverage trading this, it's possible that you could take a punt here, but with the data and the Trump volatility, you might get this. There's not actually a reason to test this anymore because it's been tested, so it could be worth a stab in here, especially if you see like a dump and then a regain, and then that test is where you want to go in, and then that could be like 6% to 30%, but eh, it's still looking a bit like we need to do some more. Hey, what's happening? Is the stream okay? My trading view is not working. Just stop loading.
Yeah, you cut off on the stream for a second.
Must
I
be my
didn't
internet.
hear the last part what you were saying about Tia.
Must be my internet. It's bugging out this morning. Um, I think I just said we're still waiting for like a higher low, really, on the chart. But it could be coming. Could be. It could actually be coming right here, which would be super bullish. Uh, yeah. Are you in a underwater position as well?
No,
Oh, you're not.
no, I'm preparing Tia for the long term actually for the bull run. So that's why I'm trying to go to see what's gonna happen with it. But yeah, actually, I was waiting for a higher low, and that's the thing with Tia. I'm not sure if it's gonna be that lower, because on the 4 hour we retrace quite a bit already, but the oscillator is quite high
Mhm.
still, and there is still some liquidity underneath, and even under the 4.3 till 4.1, it's quite a big liquidity box. And I'm not sure if you're gonna have another lower low or a higher low than that one.
Yeah. And that would probably break the market back down a little bit. But
Yeah.
it'll be. I mean, this 4 hour close is going to be actually quite interesting today because Eve's right on its yearly open. Tia, if I go back, is on its weekly open as well. So could get some sneaky little closes, mate.
Yeah, that's why I'm waiting and I want to see what's gonna happen. And actually, I was thinking what we're gonna have is some retracement from today and tomorrow, and maybe through the weekend. So we're gonna create then the higher low, even on the all of the coins like Bitcoin as well. And then from Monday we might have a big spike up.
Mhm. Yeah, that would be
But
ideal. I would enjoy that
that
as
would be
well.
really ideal. Yeah, that's why.
Because
That's why I was thinking as well.
it's just, but you know, I'm thinking the same thing. I'm probably a lot of other people are thinking the same thing as well. But that just makes me think like, oh, it's probably not going to happen that way. Because
Hmm.
it would be so easy if we like, for example, on Bitcoin, if we just did that. I've already got it drawn on. If we did that,
Yeah.
everyone's gonna fucking long it. So do you know what I mean? And all the alts will look exactly the same and look really good.
True, but on the other hand, the long and short ratio it's coming down. So when we're gonna go, for example, right now in a retracement through the weekend, then retail might short the shit out of it
Hmm. Well, they
and
already
keep
are in
shorting
this
it.
upside.
Yeah, they are already. Yeah,
Hmm.
exactly. 46%
Yeah.
against 53.
Hmm.
So we
That
might get that
Yeah,
more.
that's why I said if we do come down and do this high low, so say we're at December or we're at the weekly and yearly open, and
Yeah.
the long to short is like 65% long, just bin the move. Like we're gonna probably do 85k just to blow out everything, and then hopefully the regain then. Like, because if we get down to the yearly open and it's 65% long, like we're not. I don't think we're gonna go and make a new high. Like we might do a little like that, and then because it's
Yeah.
just not gonna happen. Like, but yeah, we'll see. Definitely one to keep an eye on, and yeah, if it's 50-50, then yeah, we're gonna go up probably.
Hmm.
So let's hope that the plebs keep shorting here, and maybe we do get like one more, and then it just stays at
Yeah,
50-50.
that would be really ideal.
Really, really ideal. But we're talking like if buts and maybes here, aren't we? So
Yeah.
let's
Let's
just
see.
see. We'll keep an eye on it, and yeah, we'll see how it goes today into tomorrow. And yeah, so apart from that, I think that is the one. My base AI is looking good. It's looking good. Really, really good. So is my Griffin. Um, let's have a look at like near. I think someone told me to look at near and something else. Ada, of course. Yo, my internet's being a bit fucked. So if I cut out for a sec, it's it's my internet problems. and just let me know if you can't hear me because I'm looking at the chat. I think we're going to pump today, tomorrow. I mean, we could. Is it Max Payne? Is Max Payne just up so everyone can't refill? I mean, I filled spot, so Tesco Wi-Fi, bro. Stop, stop, man. Gift gaff, brother. Bro, I've got
Does it still
Virgin.
exist?
I've got Virgin Media Business. Business. I've got business router. I called up Richard Branson. I said, bro, I've got a home
Yeah,
business. I
that's
need you to
we
put
can
me
hear
on.
that.
Um,
Yeah, we can hear that you are on business. It's shit.
is it actually? Is it really bad?
Uh,
Is it really that bad?
right now you just like
Glitching.
chop the voice. Yeah, glitching more. Yeah, like that.
Alright.
But it's like yeah, it's not always.
It's just sometimes. Yeah, I can tell because my trading view
Yeah,
lags at the same time. But
yeah. So then you know.
intelligible. But oh fuck. I'm gonna stop my recording
That's what you
here.
get, Island Boy.
I'll stop. I'll stop my recording here and then just go into the